Good morning guys. Today we are going to discuss about how to configure VLANs. First of all, what is VLAN? VLAN is nothing but divide a single broadcast domain into multiple broadcast domains. So let's see here. I'm going to show you this lab and I'm going to explain to each and every step how to configure the VLANs. So first of all, why you need to create a VLAN? What is the purpose? Any guess? The first thing is that to provide a security. The second one is you can make a segregation of your network. For example, if you have a different departments, let's say that I have a sales department, finance department, marketing department, and IT department. These people, they don't want to do communication between them. So what I can do, logically I can make a separation to logically I can make a separation so that what they can do, they cannot able to talk each other. So basically, the purpose of VLAN is to divide a single broadcast domain into multiple broadcast domains. So by default, VLAN 1 is a single broadcast domain and all the interfaces are belongs to VLAN number 1. If you see here, we have layer 2 switches as well as layer 3 switches are there. So right now I'm going to show it to you layer 2 switch. Let's take the layer 2 switch. So which is 2960 switch. Then after that, just click on this, go to the command line interface. Then you can able to see here the switch is ready to boot. But the problem is here I can able to see very small letters. So to increase the font, just go to the options, then click on the preference. Then after that you will find the font tab. Then after that you can able to increase the font here. Let's say I want 12. Apply. Then after that, if you see here some of the fine tuning options, show device models labels, show device name labels. So I don't want to see this. If you see here, it's gone. So show device name labels. So the name label only it's going to show you because before it was showing like model and all. I don't want to see that. I just want to see only the device name only. Then always shows port labels in logical workspace. That's it. There you go. Then click OK. Now what I want to do, just click on the switch now. See, you can able to see the font. Okay. So first of all, click on type enable from user mode to the privilege mode. Now what I'm trying to show you, just verify how many VLANs are there. You can type show VLAN brief. So by default, VLAN number 1. So it's a single broadcast domain and all the name of this VLAN is default VLAN and it's a VLAN number 1 and all the interfaces are belongs to VLAN number 1 if you see here. So that's why it's a single broadcast domain. And what I'm trying to do now, I'm going to create multiple VLANs. So to create the VLANs, go to the configuration mode. As per the best practice, always change the host name. So I'm going to change the host name. I just want to give you office switch 1. That's the name of my switch. Now I'm going to create the VLANs. So how I'm going to create the VLANs? Just you can type here VLAN space 10, because always whenever you type VLAN, then after that the VLAN is going to identify by ID. So it's a number. So the number, if you want to, if you get any confused, you can say that the number it can be 221,1094. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you VLAN number 10. Then after that you can say the name. So this is for sales. Then after that I'm going to create VLAN 20. Sometimes you can able to do like this as well. In the real devices I can say that you can give name and you can specify the name, but in the packet tracer it's not there. So simply VLAN number 20, then name, I just want to use it for finance, and exit from here VLAN number 30, name marketing. And here sometimes you don't need to do the exit, so simply you can type VLAN number 40, name, then after that management. So exit from here. Without that also what you can do, you can type do show VLAN brief. You can able to see all the VLANs which is created there. So here VLAN number 10, VLAN number 20, VLAN number 30 and VLAN number 40. So here for us to understand port number 1 I'm going to shift to VLAN number 10, and port number 2 I'm going to shift to VLAN number 20, port number 3 30, port number 4 40. So how you can do that, just go to that interface. I can type int, or I can type the complete command, it's not a problem. So Cisco IOS can understand that interface faster than 0 by 1. Then I can say that switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 10. Then after that, spanning tree port first. But most of the guys, they have a doubt. Why should I type switch port mode access? So before access mode, what is the default mode for the interface? Let's see here. So for example, I want to show you faster than 0 by 2. So just you can type here do show interface faster than 0 by 2, then you can type switch port. Then you can able to see here the default mode is dynamic auto, because there is a chances that it can, because if you don't make it as an access port, the dynamic auto by default the DTP is running behind the port. So what it will do, sometimes it may compromise and it will become act as a trunk port. So for example, maybe the other side, because you don't get confused on this place, let's just open my writing pad. Okay, so this is bit important guys, everybody has to understand this what I'm trying to explain here, because most of the students they have a doubt, why should I do switch port mode access. So see here, for example, this is my switch. So here what happened, the port number 1, already I said that UR belongs to VLAN number 10. So this is belongs to VLAN number 10. Okay, and port number 2 I didn't shift so far. So when I see this, it's saying that dynamic auto, the default mode is dynamic auto. Unfortunately what happened, this port, because you didn't type switch port mode access, so you simply said that, okay, you kept same as it is. Then unfortunately what happened, you just connected to another switch the port. Here this side you made it as a dynamic auto, by default it's there, and unfortunately here you made it as a trunk. So what happened, dynamic auto and dynamic auto and trunk, it will become a trunk, it will act as a trunk, so that all the VLANs information will pass through this interface. So these kind of issues we need to avoid it. That's why we are going to say that, boss, you have to act as access port. That's why you can see here, just show me, just see the configurations of port 1. See, this one is now changed as access port. Now it's down now because I didn't connect any device, and it belongs to VLAN number 10, that is sales. Is it clear guys? So now what I want to do now, interface faster than 0 by 2, switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 20, spanning tree port first. Then same thing, interface faster than 0 by 3, then switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 30, spanning tree port first. Then if you see here, interface faster than 0 by 4, switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 40, spanning tree port first. That's it. Verification, show VLAN brief. There you go. So port number 1 we shifted to VLAN number 10, port number 2 we shifted to VLAN number 20, port number 3 VLAN number 30, port number 4 VLAN number 40. So far we have created the VLANs, and we shifted the ports, and now this is the basic stuff which I showed to you, how we configured the VLANs. And if you see here, this switch, it's a layer 2 switch, it doesn't support routing. So if you see here show IP route, you cannot able to see that because it's a layer 2 switch. If you want to see the MAC table of your switch, just type show MAC address table, then you can able to see that. Now what I can do now, I just want to connect some of the devices. So let's go and connect it now. How to connect this? Let's take some computers. Computer 1, computer 2, computer 3, computer 4. So I have 4 computers. So what I'm going to do, PC 0, which means PC 1, and I'm going to connect it to VLAN number 10. Okay, just take the straight cable. See here, fast Ethernet 051, which is connected to fast Ethernet 053. Same way here, same way here, same way here. So far what we have done, we have created the VLANs. We assign the ports into that specific VLANs. After that, we connected the end devices. Now again, if you want to start doing a communication, then you need to assign the IP addresses. So I just want to show you those steps as well. Just click on the computer, click on the desktop, go to IP configuration, then specify the IP address. Okay, for VLAN number 10, I want to give 10.11 and my gateway 192.168.10.1. This is should be 11. Same thing, go to other computer, 192.168.20.11. That's it. That's it. And do the same thing for other computer as well. 168.30.11, 192.168.30.1. Then there you go. 168.40.11, 192.168.40.1. That's it. Now just go here. See the interfaces are showing up. If you want to see the status of interfaces, show interface status. There you can able to see. See the first interface is connected and it belongs to VLAN number 10. Same thing 20, 30 and 40. And if you see the MAC address table, there you go. So that you can able to see the MAC address of each and every device. By default, it's going to resolve it and it will be stay if it is switch is ideal for 300 seconds, which means 5 minutes, automatically the MAC table is going to arise and it's going to start learning again by using our protocol. So these things we can able to see in the next session. Hope this video is very informative, you guys. If you have any comments, please comment on my video. Thank you for watching.